dirty job, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So, for stream recap today, Godot day 17, fusion, learn, build, work. In the intro, I talked about like the game development, how would I call it, practices, good practices, developing the game, and any other project, larger, that needs some like resource management and how to manage its own resources, in a sense, enumerate them, take them into account, how to implement modularity in Godot. So I'll look through closer through the available articles and tutorials on few blog sites like GDQuest actually, and Godot tutorials and tips for how to implement compositions and facilitate, let's say, modularity. I thought to go with the tutorial for the tween or tile maps, but actually I decided, you know what, it's been half month. Oh, no stream so far had any interactivity implementation for audio, so that's why I said, okay, let's try audio, simple basic audio manager, exiting, entering area, and went with that, but also took a time to, I said, oh, I want to have a look for the tile maps, go tutorial with that, and went to see Kenny's assets. Yeah, Kenny's assets. Yay, where are Kenny's assets? There it is. Kenny has a few tools online, like a random ship changer, what they're called, tools, what's this, ship mixer, creature mixer, and avatar mixers. Yeah, you can randomize from the assets on the itch.io for Kenny. It has a 3 like simple apps. I think they're Unity apps. They have, it's possible to save created avatar, for example, here is PNG, or for animated characters, export a GIF or a sprite sheet. I didn't test that, but I had a browse through for free assets what it has on Kenny's to maybe develop. Well, first check for the format for tile maps and characters, for example, and see how to adopt a style and format from my assets that I have, but are not formatted for either tile maps or characters, or file sizes and file types and visual style, but all together. So I'll go down that path, stick to 2D for now. Another interesting thing is actually I found today, look in closer in a few important things. It's like I mentioned here, the components composition in Godot, understanding composition that would allow it to create these reusable and manage reusable and modularity, also reusability and modularity, how to implement that practice in Godot. because it was even questionable, does it support that? So that is the Godot tutorials website. What was I looking here? Here is one elaborate, simple platformer, but for Godot 3. Version 3. What's this? This is okay, like a list of 25 points how to for exercise to learn development. I found book of notes on as a blog, and very interesting was that there is a good. Previously, a few streams ago, I just glanced over GDQuest, the website, what they have, and I thought, oh, they're selling courses, but no, they actually have a free tutorials over here that I'll revisit and looking closer, like event bus, like a global auto-loaded singleton script or a scene to manage the global events signals for the project. Again, created, there is picked few tutorials here just to have them for reference, but most important things, they also have a quite well elaborate idea concept of coding a pattern, the entity component concept, let's call it, which is very good. That's like evidence that there is very well, and that's the evidence that there is a way to implement modularity and apply that pattern in Godot. But I think it's Godot and GDScript is in somewhat early stage. It's not surfaced, so it doesn't seem obvious that there it is, that concept. It is. I've read about it in the official manual, but no, there is no tutorial like straight in your face or approach, and there are no tutorials that, well, I think that even the basicest of basic tutorials should start with those, even at least as a template, they should have those things implemented. The event bus, main bus for events, and global scene manager and global audio manager, that should be straight out of the box, even for a template for a simple game. Don't skip that in the teaching people to create games, even if it's just a single scene game. I don't care. Either those concepts should be like first design principles. Because I was like scratching my head. So how do I went through a couple tutorials like create your first game, 2D game, 3D game. So how would I build something bigger out of this with this given example tutorial? Until you dig deeper through the articles and find out, spend few hours reading and see, okay, there it is. There's the potential lying over there. And that's all for this recapitulation. But hey, here's a demo what I've done. this is the audio bus. There are few here on this platform. As I move with this guy, there are few invisible areas that actually trigger fade in, fade out for different tracks. One is here at this edge. So when the player character is in this area, music is playing. When it leaves the area, music fades out. And as it gets closer to the next area, which is around here, starts another track. And now when I leave that, areas are tiny small boxes, squares. Then I move out of the area, nothing plays. And then there's this area. This track starts to play. So if I go out of this area and go to the end, it will switch to the fourth track that's in the another area. So all that looks like this for that scene, which is the main scene. So here are the one area, one music track, another area, third area, and fourth area, different track. So the player can move in between without music, and as it enters the area, music is playing, and on body enter, music fades out, stop playing. And one other thing that I didn't know is that actually using the this is class player, using the script like for player, using the node character body and adding a script for character body, it from a template of a character body 2D, it gives right away the implementation for controls. And what input is there? What input? So I should be able to jump even. So what else is there? Okay, UI left right to move left and right. Okay. Not many tutorials show that right away. Usually these couple of tutorials you find first on Godot actually go through the implementing, not using the templates for movement. But as it seems to, I don't know, prototype a game faster, you can use the templates like that. It comes with character body through 2D node. There is a class created named player, and that's why it's not visible for this scene in the main scene. Or even, is there a player scene? No, player sits in the, player doesn't have its own scene. It's instantiated here in the main scene. So adding a, for example, script, there's an option to select which script, like actually a template. So if I would add again character body 2D, like a create new seriate character body 2D, and if I say, oh, I attach a script to it, and using a template, enabling a template, it also brings in a basic movement And for that example, if I double click this script, there is the implementation coming with the template, like built-in functionality. What I forgot to do is, delete this. Can I delete this? Close. And 2D. Throw this away. Yeah, delete. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I want it. File system. Where is the character body? 2D. Delete this. Yeah, remove. I forgot to test the jump. I didn't test for jump, so it's on the enter default control mapping, like template control mapping is enter for jumping. And that's it. Thanks for stopping by. Did I forget something? Well, you know, check my NFTs. Get the link on my website and see. They're free, gas-free Polygon. Soon I'll be dropping also on Solana NFTs, minting them on the Access Protocol Creator Hub. I've got there a promotional period discount, 300% off on minimum stake. I'll be dropping, porting a new batch, the existing collection, but I'll name it differently. I'll create new versions of some of the old stuff and keep publishing here new stuff. Or you can just, as a supporter, stake the ACS tokens. If you get Solana, you can convert there to ACS tokens and keep them locked for shared rewards. The stake tokens are yours. We just share rewards as a shared pool for staking. Are we ready? Your host loves you the most. Yeah, even you, don't you get it yet? Signing out.